All right, we have 4 stacks of mail here.
Right.
This first stack is junk mail. We can throw this pile right out. Although I would like to know how your name got on a mailing list for full-figured women.
I don't know. I swear.
Next comes your personal mail. Now, this first letter is from a California law firm.
Law firm? Next.
Aren't you going to open it?
No.
Then may I open it?
Sure, but first tell me what's in this pot.
These are bills that should be paid at once. Your water, your heat, your light, phone, car payment.
Car payment?
Yeah.
Can I see them? I don't own a car. What's in the stack here?
These are letters from people who would like to know why the bills in this pile have not been paid yet.
Gotta go.
Wasting your time trying to straighten that guy out.
I know.
Yeah, that was the killer, Jerry Lee Lewis, rocking my life away, and that's what I'm doing. I'm the doctor, and this is KRP, where it's 9:36 in Cincinnati. I'm just sitting up here reading all my fan mail. I see that some of you were nice enough to write twice. You know, I'm touched. I always have been. Music till 10, right after this.
Land, the only thing worth fighting for, the only thing worth dying for, because it's the only thing that lasts. Here at Gone with the Wind Estates, we understand that. It's condominium living, plantation style.
What the hell, you know, I don't need a phone. I mean, Alexander Graham Bell never had one. You know, I just invent them, he said. I don't use them.
Look. Well, this is a mistake. This is a cruel joke. No joke, my friend. That's 24,000 smackaroonies.
I could have 100 phones.
You can call long distance and not have to wait till after 6.
I can go through the operator. I don't have to dial myself.
That's right.
Venus, tell me, what do I do? You're my financial advisor. Come on.
First, take your hands away from my shirt ever so gently.
Right.
Then take a deep breath.
Right.
Now sit down.
Right.
Outrage, Jennifer.
I know it is.
The Cincinnati Reds had the best record in baseball, the very best.
I know they did.
Not the Dodgers, not the Astros, but the Reds.
We've got to stop talking about that someday.
What else is there to talk about?
Johnny Fever has come into a great deal of money.
That soft drink machine break again.
Not quite. When Johnny was fired from that radio station in Los Angeles, he still had a year left to go on his contract. Yesterday, he received word that the station has settled out of court. Apparently saying booger on the air is not grounds for firing someone.
How much did he get?
24,000.
Good golly. Fever with money? Could I be of some assistance?
No, I'm just hanging out, just checking out things.
I see, yeah.
Nadine, honey, is that you? Oh, AC, Jennifer. Permit me to introduce Nadine Payawati, so help me, that is her name. And this is Nadine's personal physician, Roberta. Doc, meet the folks.
What, like you mean your parents?
No. I'm very sorry that this is happening. You know, it's just kind of a little tour of the station, like when the Cub Scouts came by, remember? Nadine, Roberta, well, why don't we go in the lobby, okay? Ladies, I'll join you shortly. Into one big lady. Really, my behavior is just inexcusable, AC, and there's only so much of this stuff that you have to take, you know? So I think it's appropriate that I just dock myself, say, $100, okay?
What?
Not enough. Fine. Make it 200, okay? Now we're square. I know you are.
Here, Fever, you keep your money. I understand you have good reason to celebrate.
Are you kidding? I certainly do. Listen, you keep it, all right? I have just concluded a lengthy legal action to the tune of $56,000, from which my lawyer has taken his fair share of 51%. All lawyers must be shot soon. William Shakespeare. Does leave me, though, $24,000. Jennifer, $24,000. Nadine, the doctor, and I are finalizing our marriage plans. But if you were willing to just merely wink in my direction, I guarantee you I would consider canceling the whole thing. That was good. This is incredible. I didn't think it could be like that. Was it good for you? Would you care for a cigarette? I'm talking too fast. Talking entirely too fast here. Many, many words a minute, and yet I'm dizzy. I'm about to pass out. I tell you, money is murder, AC. They say it'll kill you, but they don't say when. I haven't been to sleep. Not since 10 a.m. yesterday morning. No sleep at all. I'm just dizzy. And that's not really all there is to it. Promise me you'll wait for me.
My.
Yes, well put, yeah.
$1,000? How could you spend $1,000 in one day?
Well, Nadine needed braces, and Roberta, the doctor, she wanted to have a tattoo removed. I've seen it. I don't blame her. Look, Bailey, why don't you just get me a glass of water and throw it in my face, okay?
Do you know how much $1,000 is?
Well, who cares, man? It's just money. Let me tell y'all something, and I don't want you to forget this. Money and happiness and life are not the same thing. For example, Othello, money is not life, and life is not. It's happiness. I was kidding.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Damn.
I was just doing what Nadine and the doctor would, following orders.
Now, John, you got $24,000. $23,000.
22 and some change. You can get a tailor through room service.
Okay, John, you had a little fun. Now it's time for some hard thinking, man.
No. Now, when you're rich, you don't have to think. That's why it's so much fun to be rich.
Invest your money, Fever. Don't be an idiot.
That's right, man.
Well, let me show you just a few of the things that I have already purchased.
Johnny.
For example, a genuine simulated diamond Masonic ring. Huh?
May I see that?
Sure. I was gonna get you a sport jacket as a gift, but, they just don't make that stuff anymore. Anti-pollution laws.
No. You can get them at a golf pro shop over in Kentucky. That's the only place you can get them.
Well, moving on. A harmonica. A long one. Just like the harmonicats played. So don't tell me. Okay? And soap that you can see through.
Johnny, this is piddling away your money, man. And you ought to invest the rest before it's all gone.
You know, John, beans are very good.
What?
Invest your money in any bean future. Limas, for instance.
That's crazy.
Crazy like a fox. Johnny, all this talk you've been hearing about a protein shortage is really a myth. Now, I hate to say this, being as closely associated as I am with pigs, but America is going to a carbohydrate diet. Yes, proteins are out, beans and your green vegetables are in.
Les, you're on in 2 minutes.
Oh, good golly.
John, why don't you just open a savings account?
No, not me. Then real estate.
What about Herb's condominium client?
Going with the Winter States?
Don't laugh, Venus. It's nice out there.
Look, John, real estate has never failed, man. I mean, the market's down right now. We can get a good bargain. Come on, let's get a paper.
Why don't we just publish one?
We better get this money invested fast. This is your future.
Go to Gone with the Wind. Tell them Herb sent you. Tell them you heard about it right here on KRB Radio in Cincinnati.
Well, I've never owned land before.
Look, you buy a condo, you don't get land.
Oh, good.
I'm not on for another hour.
Why him? I mean, why can't I just get 24 grand like that out of the blue?
Because you always have bad luck, and you always will have.
What do you...
Well, I don't understand this. I mean, I don't understand this at all.
Well, when the little hand reaches
Stop
way...
it.
It's here because I bought it at an estate sale and there was no place else to store it.
Well, why a grandfather clock?
You asked me to redecorate the lobby, to give it stature and prestige.
Well, yeah, but it should look like the lobby of a radio station, not the Swiss embassy.
I've donated it. I am merely trying to help. If you would like to take over for me, please do. Perhaps you could put bumper stickers everywhere.
That is my prized collection. Are you saying that I don't have any taste?
No. But you're saying that I don't.
Now, look, look, I'm sorry. You can decorate this lobby any way you want to.
You're sure?
I'm sure.
Hey,
Hi, Venus. What's new?
Johnny just got a place, a condo. Deal just closed.
Where?
Gone with the Winter States.
You're kidding.
Nice clock, huh?
Yeah, it's great.
Mr. Carlson, Peaver just bought a condo. I thought I'd round everybody up and go look at it.
Venus, I'm a business executive. I don't just go running off with the gang every time one of my employees buys something new.
Yes, sir.
Well, I want to see it. Mr. Carlson, will you water the plants and answer the phone?
Sure.
Johnny!
Fantastic.
Welcome, Wagon.
So, what do you think?
This is nice, boy. This is good.
How much?
Oh, Les, that's too personal a question to ask.
How much?
Talk to Venus. He's my budget director.
We put $15,000 down. The rest I'm holding back for taxes and incidentals.
Nice carpet. 3 ply? Do these lead upstairs?
Depends on which way you're going.
John, I really like it.
So do I.
Thanks. Jennifer?
Yes, it's very nice. And such a fashionable address, Pitty Pat Lane.
Yeah. It was either that or Prissy Parkway.
Herb, did you pick the names for this place?
I wish.
This is neat.
John, you got some yard here.
Oh, no. It's not a yard. It's called a community green belt. They call it, frankly, my dear, park. Spelled D-E-E-R.
Oh, that's cute.
Hell, it's adorable.
Call it what you want. It's a good investment.
I believe Les found the trash smasher.
Well, I like that trash smasher very much. Herb, give me some trash to put in there.
I just plumb forgot trash, Les.
Give him your belt.
John, this is a wonderful investment. I'm very impressed. I'd like to see the pool area and the sauna, if I might.
Down the back stairs to your left.
Come along, everyone. Very nice indeed.
You know, John, I was thinking of moving back into my apartment.
Yeah.
There's so much to take care of in a house.
Really?
I said, come on.
He's such a cute little Nazi.
Venus, hang for a second. We'll catch up with you.
Yeah, we'll all be downstairs in the hot tub.
Oh, save us a place.
Yeah.
Well, my friend, I hate this place. I mean, I know you've been doing your best for me all along, man, but Venus, I'm telling you, some people were born not to have money. This is not me. I'm just not your basic condomaniac.
Well, John, you can't make payments here and rent somewhere else.
Well, I'm not going to live here. Now, I went to talk to Wainwright over the sales office, and I said I want it out.
Well, what did he say?
He said no.
Well, you just have to live here for a while.
I can't, man. I want to go home. Come on, man. Make him take it back. I mean, talk to Wainwright. You met him.
Okay, I'll try. Got you in this, I'll try to get you out of this. Well, call the guy and see if he'll come over here tomorrow. I want the meeting on our own turf.
Ah, Mr. Wainwright, come in. Come in.
Thank you, Mr. Caravella. Pleasure seeing you again.
Oh, pleasure's all mine.
I've taken the liberty of inviting our Miss Archer along. She's one of the company's top people.
Well, nice to have you here, Miss Archer. May I introduce Mr. Trapp, a top person in his own right. Well, why don't we all sit down?
Mr. Caravella, I'm sorry if I didn't make myself clear this afternoon.
You did, Mr. Wainwright. I just thought there might be room for further discussion. You see, I feel a little guilty about this. I advised Mr. Caravella to buy here, and now I'm afraid he's a little unhappy.
There's a problem?
Well, yes. You see, Mr. Caravella's lifestyle is such that he feels somewhat out of sorts here at Gone with the Wind Estates.
I think I'd be happier at on the waterfront estates.
I'm sure you're going to come to love it here.
Our arrangement has been consummated, Mr. Caravella.
See, I feel like I've been consummated, Mrs. Archer.
What we have here is just a little misunderstanding, but I'm sure we can work it out. As a matter of fact, I think Mr. Fever here might make a cash penalty of some sort.
Who's Fever?
Mr. Caravella, I mean. Yes, he'll pay a cash penalty of, let's say, $1,000.
$1,000?
I know it's a sacrifice, but one we're willing to make.
But we're not. This unit is yours, Mr. Caravella. Yours to keep.
All right. Let's not beat around the bush here. I know how these things work. The doctor gives you $1,500, we walk, everybody's happy.
If you'd like to sell this property yourself, fine. That's your business.
Then you know what? We'll just have to raffle this place off. You ever heard of that? Yeah.
Well, we have heard of that procedure. That's why the agreement the doctor signed specifically prohibits that type of resale.
It does?
It does. We have a certain image to maintain.
Next point, Venus.
Speaking of image, this man, will have big parties and play loud music all night, night after night after night.
Then we will have him, this man, arrested. Night after night after night. We will continue to have him arrested until he learns to behave himself like a good Gone with the Winder.
That's what we call the residents here. Gone with the Winders.
Good God.
Well, I just think this is an outrage. I mean, there's got to be something we can do here. I mean, let's see, Johnny, can you think of anything?
No. But I think it's time we started telling the truth, Venus.
It is?
Yes, it is. Now, Lord knows I do want to be a good Gone with a Winder. It's Venus here that's really unhappy. And that is his first name, Venus. Just like the goddess of love and beauty. Cross my heart, Bean. Once we move in here together, you're going to come to love it. Just think of all the things we can do with textures. Remember those darling little wall hangings we saw in that shop off Decker Street? They were to die, Bean, just to die. What do you say? Just loosen up, How about it? It's that old South thing that's got him upset. You know, the slavery bugaboo. And that is just so silly. Now, we'll blend right in here. We'll just go to all the parties. We'll get to know our neighbors. We'll enjoy the pool and the sauna. We will practically live in the sauna. Think about it, Veen. We can take long strolls through Frankly, My Dear Park. We can have Mr. Wainwright and Ms. Archer over for some of your scampi. Wouldn't that be fun? So how about it, you two? What do you say? Let's just forget all this terrible business and just live and create and just be. He'll be all right. I'll talk to him.
WKRP in Cincinnati. We'll be back after this.
No kidding. And then he starts singing real softly. And by your touch, I found true love. And then I swear he reached over, gave me a peck on the cheek.
Yuck. You didn't tell them you were from KRP, did you? They're clients of mine, you know.
No, but I did tell him that I knew you very well.
Did you have to give him the $1,000?
Nah, we went over to the office and tore up the contract. But then Fever was completely out of control. He was Liza Minnelli this and Liza Minnelli that.
Well, there you are, you dusky devil.
Stop it. It's over. Go buy yourself 1,000 harmonicas.
I can't do it. I blew the whole bundle.
Good.
You what? I put it all in a little filly.
Oh, no.
You are an idiot, Fever, an absolute idiot.
I gave it all to my daughter, Les.
Oh, I'm an idiot then.
No, not really. Actually, Les, you're an intelligent, outspoken, and very attractive person. I like you a lot.
Well, thank you.
Again, Mr. Travis.
Why, thank you, Hirsch.
Please make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
Madam will be making a rather pushy entrance momentarily. Might I get you something?
No, thanks, Hirsch.
As you wish. How is everything in the world of rock and roll?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Excellent. I trust the Doors are doing well?
Well, they broke up.
Oh, I didn't know that. We get so little news around here.
You call those eggs soft-boiled?
Oh, did you enjoy your breakfast, madam?
The coffee was like mud. Rather cool mud.
Yes. Well, there's only so much one can do.
Would you like some cool mud, Mr. Travis?
No, thank you.
Oh, no, please, I insist. I would like a witness to the fact that this man is attempting to poison me.
Yes, please. Coffee would be fine.
Coffee. Right away, Hirsch.
Oh, as fast as my little feet will carry me.
So, how are things in the world of rock and roll?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yes. I notice you have a knack for spending my money.
Well, we have a new lobby, very impressive. And some long-suffering employees have received much-deserved raises.
And you, no doubt, feel very pleased with yourself about that. Santa Claus versus the Wicked Witch of the North.
I am merely doing the job I think I should be doing.
Oh, don't be so modest. You kept the union out of my station in return for my money.
Not for myself, for the station.
Oh, yes, for the station. Never, never, never for yourself. Tell me, Mr. Travis, are you as nice as you seem to be?
Mrs. Carlson, why am I here?
Why, to discuss our mutual interest in the success of a radio station. Well, I mean, the bigger my investment, the bigger my involvement.
Of course, we would be delighted to have you participate more fully.
That's a lie.
Yeah, it's a big one. Miss Carlson, why don't you just leave it to me? Trust me.
Oh, impossible, Mr. Travis. While I do have a certain amount of confidence in you, I trust no one but my own son. And I always trust him to do the wrong thing. Unless, of course, the subject is fish. Show my son a mackerel and his mind becomes a computer.
What is it that you wish to do? Participate on a day-to-day basis?
Oh, of course not. My business interests are too far-flung for that. What I have done instead is hire the services of a professional radio consultant, a station doctor, I believe they're called. This man is from New York, and I believe that he can evaluate WKRP with an unbiased eye. Where have you been?
Mardi Gras, madam. May I pour?
Yes. Have you a shovel?
Oh, madam. Always the card. Sugar?
Hirsch, you've been with me 42 years. Have I ever once taken sugar in my coffee?
Then cream?
I take it black.
I'll make a note of that.
I'm not so sure that a consultant is a good idea.
Well, your operation can bear scrutiny, can't it, Mr. Travis?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Cream and sugar?
Cream. When is this consultant due in town?
Oh, he's already here. He's been monitoring the station for several days.
Good.
And he'll be wanting to see the station and meet the gang tomorrow, if that's convenient for you.
I ought to be getting back to the station then, shouldn't I?
I would think so.
Goodbye, Mrs. Carlson.
Goodbye.
Hirsch, thank you so much for the coffee. Catch you later.
Please do.
I believe I have put the cat among the pigeons.
Yes, ma'am.
Why, Hirsch, this coffee's delicious.
Mm-hmm. That's because we were having a guest, madam. When it's just you and me, I prepared a little differently.
Don't you see? It is perfect. For a week, Les does a special report. Les Nessman takes a look at prostitution. 3 times a day, 8, 2, and 4, Hooker City. Now, is that great or am I losing my touch?
Herb, I don't think it is.
Television stations do it all the time. Every time it's a rating period, they pick some lurid subject like prostitution or loose housewives. How about that? Les Nessman takes a look at loose housewives. It's a dream come true.
What do you think, Les?
I was thinking about doing something on the state legislature.
Break my heart, Les. State legislature doesn't care about the state legislature.
Come in.
Hi.
Hi.
Can we talk?
Oh, you bet, yeah.
I suppose you want us to leave as usual.
No, Herb. I want you to stay right here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Andy, what's up?
Your mother has hired a consultant to look at our operation.
When?
He's here now.
Here? Right here?
Well, no, not in the station. He's here in town.
Oh, well, then don't panic. I mean, I know what to do about this. Good, next week, I'll just take a little vacation, take Herb and Les with me. Maybe Johnny, too. You can never tell what he's going to do.
Wait a minute. You just can't clear out the station.
Why not? Just bring him here, introduce him to Jennifer. She'll wink at him a couple of times, and he goes home.
Listen, what if he is a she?
Well, then you wink at him. You handle it, Travis. You think of something. I just make everything work out beautifully.
Can we come out now?
Oh, yeah, sure, man. Come on out of there.
You know, Mr. Carlson, I've been thinking, and I think...
Come on, Les, let's do some brainstorming.
Andy, I don't want to do the prostitution thing.
What?
Good morning, Andy.
Oh, hi, Jennifer. How you doing?
A man called for you this morning. He said he is a radio consultant.
Hey, I know this guy. He used to work for me in Albuquerque. Oh, thank you. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
Postcard? No, honey. Send a telex. And then call Fred Joyner. Hold on.
Come in.
Hey! Andy?
Ah! How you doing?
Good.
How you been, man?
Good. Come on in. There's whiskey and wine there.
You got a beer?
In the fridge.
Well, you want one?
I'm drinking wine. Excuse me. Yeah, call Fred Joyner and tell him I think I can help him out. And I'll see you on Friday. LaGuardia. That's right.
You look great, man. You look great. Last time I saw you, you had hair down to your waist.
Hey, we all did. Didn't you have a ponytail?
No, it was kind of a page boy thing.
That's right.
Here's to you.
Yeah.
Well, I read big things about you in the trades.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Big.
A consultant, a programmer.
Yeah, I'm programming about 45 stations. Now, can you believe that? How's this station of yours?
It's good. Good.
Yeah? I figured with you running it. Who you got there?
No, well, there's a couple of guys you might have heard of. Johnny Carabella.
Professor Sunshine.
Now it's Dr. Johnny Fever.
I like that. Fever. What is he doing late night for you?
No, early morning drive.
Uh-huh.
And I got Venus Flytrap.
Oh, yeah, the guy with the gong from New Orleans.
Well, he doesn't use a gong much anymore.
I thought he was soft jazz, a lot of chatter.
No, it's all rock, very little talk. Well, we got some talk, probably more than a lot of stations. Little talk.
What's your overall in the market?
10th. 10.
10? There are only 23 stations in the market, AM and FM.
You know, Norris, I would have thought maybe you'd have checked into some of this before you came down here.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Mm-hmm. You've been monitoring our station.
Couple of days.
And?
That newsman of yours. Has he got some sort of problem with pigs?
No, what he does, he likes to kid around a lot. You know, puts a little humor into his broadcast, talks a lot about pigs, mispronounces words on purpose, but he's a pro. And I got to admit, I've never quite met anyone like him.
How many salesmen you got?
One.
One.
It's a tight budget. I know it's wrong.
One guy. He must be working 24 hours a day.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, Herb is going to kill himself one of these.
Andy, you got problems here. I can tell that just listening.
Really? How do you mean?
Take Fever in the morning.
Yeah?
He's late night at best. And he's playing solid gold. That's crazy.
No, he plays just a little gold.
Andy, the man is stuck in 1962. What is he, Ray Charles' uncle or something?
All right, look, Norris, I will admit that I got some problems here. But you and I, we go back a little bit. I don't think I have to bring up the fact that...
I know, yeah. You gave me my first job in radio. Look, let's relax. We'll talk about this later, huh? You want to do a line or two?
No, thanks.
Come on, relax.
I don't do coke.
This is a small town you got here.
Well, there's plenty of coke around this town. I just don't like sticking money up my nose so I can feel lousy later.
You're mad at me, right?
I'm not mad at you, Norris. You just don't seem like the same guy.
Are you jealous?
I'm not jealous. I want to know. I want to know what you think.
I don't like your sound. Your format is all over the road. I gotta be honest with you.
Thanks. See you back at the station.
Hey, whoa. Where are you going?
No, I got to go clean off the top of the desk, clean out the trash cans, get everything in order for your inspection, Norris.
Andy, if you want a good report, I'll give you a good report. Good God, I haven't changed that much. You're a friend. I came to see you anyhow. I wanted to ask you to subscribe to my service.
There it is.
Yeah, I don't want to inspect you.
We don't use a service, Norris. You want to know the truth? The jocks program the music.
What?
Yeah. And what they don't do, I do.
Andy, nobody is programming their own music anymore.
We are. And that's the way it's going to stay.
Hey, you won't be nice to me? How can I be nice to you?
I'll see you Thursday at the station.
I want to come tomorrow, Travis.
Thursday. Read my lips.
Okay, Thursday. What are you gonna do? Fix a station in a day?
What are you doing here?
I was just waiting for Venus to get off the air. It's gonna fix my refrigerator.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. It broke down a couple of months ago. What's your problem?
There's this guy in town.
Hey, how you doing?
There's this guy in town.
Uh-huh.
A radio doctor, a consultant. He's working for Mother Carlson.
Well, that's it for us, then.
Mr. Norris Breeze, you heard of him?
Oh, yeah.
He's in town as a consultant, but what he really wants to do is sell us his service.
Oh, no.
That's right. We buy his service, he will give us a good report.
No services, please.
I know that. I know it. But he's just going to kill us with this report, that's all.
Come on, you think Mama is gonna fire her own son? What am I saying? Of course she would.
Les will be out in a second. Herb's a foregone conclusion.
Don't you think we could get everybody to shape up at least for one day? What am I saying?
We're going to have to do something.
Travis, it doesn't matter what we do. If we don't buy the man's service, he's going to give us a bad report. That's the deal. That's how it works.
I guess so.
No, I'm sorry. He'll be in conference all afternoon. Thank you for calling.
Well, hello. I'm Norris Breeze.
Oh, Mr. Breezy. We've been expecting you. Would you like to sit down? We have all kinds of chairs. There's one over there, and there's another one over there, and no, that's a clock.
I'm here to see Mr. Carlson and Mr. Travis.
Well, then get up, and let's go see them.
You're very attractive, but,
Mr. Carlson, look, it's Mr. Breezy.
Breeze, Norris Breeze.
Hello, Mr. Breeze. Have a seat. I'll be with you in a second.
What exactly is it that you do, Mr. Breezy?
I consult with station owners on how to improve their profit. I also program all the music for 45 rock and roll stations. You see, I listen to the music.
How nice. You know, I think I'll just go get everybody some coffee.
Mr. Carlson, your reception.
In a second, please.
Art, here's the contract on the Rayco drugstore.
Just set it on the pile, Herb.
I gotta get some sleep, just an hour's worth.
Herb, have you met Norris Breeze, the consultant?
It's Breeze.
Norris.
Maybe we ought to talk to him while we've got him alone.
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm back.
Where's the coffee?
Uh-oh.
You were saying?
We've got to get a programming service in here like yours.
Really?
Really. I mean, our format's a mess. Travis really doesn't know what he wants.
Right.
Oh! Hiya, Norris. Meeting the gang, are you?
Yes, I am.
Look, I gotta be going. Norris, it's been real.
I'm sorry we couldn't talk more.
No problemo. Problem. Look, it was nice meeting you. Don't forget what I said.
Right.
Oh, hello, Herbie Wordy.
Jennifer, please, all right?
Would anybody like some coffee?
No, thanks.
Coming up.
And this is the bullpen, as we call it. This is Bailey Quarters here. She's in charge of traffic, continuity, promotions, and some news reporting.
Hello.
Hey.
Let's see what Les Messman's up to.
Well, Ben Bradley at the Washington Post is a good man. Well, sure, he makes some mistakes, but he's a good man. Uh-huh.
She does traffic and continuity? Yeah, Les will be off the phone in just a minute.
I'd like to speak with her.
Okay, she's really kind of shy.
I'd like to speak to her.
Okay.
Alone. Hi.
Hi.
You enjoy your work here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You, ever do any drugs?
When?
Like, on the job?
Sit down. I want to tell you something.
What?
What?
You're going to tell me something.
Oh, I don't think so.
You control the paperwork at the station.
Oh, yeah. If you have any paper, you just bring it to me. I would also love some M&Ms.
Mr. Breeze, Les Nessman. I understand you find my news reports unusual, humorous. Thank you very much. It's a rock station, so I enjoy kidding around. Unless it's hard news, then of course I go for it. Excuse me.
Nestles, Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. Barful. Remember that guy? The dog.
Oh, hiya, Norris. What do you want to see now?
Your mother.
My mother?
Carlson's mother.
We better go this way.
Now, if I may move on to the next point, a station should have a sound that is consistent. And this is achieved simply by playing the same basic records over and over again. Mr. Travis knows this, but for some reason, he's not doing it.
Why, Mr. Travis?
Oh, no, just sort of worked out that way.
Mrs. Carlson, WKRP in Cincinnati is, in my opinion, a loony bin.
Go on.
I think changes are in order. Drastic, immediate changes.
How so?
To begin with, your son is doing a fine job.
He is?
But he's overworked.
He is?
The same goes for Herb Tarlick.
It does?
An excellent man who's trying to do it all himself.
Really?
The staff is a different matter. Bailey Quarters cannot be trusted with even the simplest of tasks for reasons I just as soon not go into. And the receptionist, what's her name?
Jennifer Marlowe.
Is certainly beautiful, but has the IQ of a piece of furniture.
I see.
Total airhead. But this is minor alongside the racial unrest that exists between the disc jockeys. I think you should know that Venus Flytrap is armed and carries a knife.
I see. And Les Nessman?
Funny. A kidder, but articulate and professional to the bone.
And Mr. Travis here?
An old friend of mine. An excellent radio man, but I'm sorry to say, a little naive.
Naive? Well, thank you so much, Mr. Breeze. Would you mind waiting outside for a second while I talk to Mr. Travis?
Yes, I have some recommendations about these people.
Thank you, Mr. Breeze. We will be talking later.
Of course.
You are a very, very bad boy.
Well, you know, it's kind of hard to get to know people in one day.
I remember the first
That's
time.
enough. Hirsch!
Yes, madam?
You've been eavesdropping.
Oh, no, madam. Very handy, as usual.
Would you kindly escort Mr. Travis to the door and watch him very carefully? Make sure he doesn't steal the doorbell.
Yes, madam.
Gonna need some more money.
Out.
Kind of overspent on the lobby.
Out.
We'll talk later.
Go. Hirsch, 1 dry vodka martini, stirred, not shaken, served in a peanut butter glass.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And it does feel all right, babies, because we're going out with Ray Charles and a big one from 1958. Now, the doctor is going to have to pull the plug on your life support system until tomorrow morning. But coming up next, sitting in for the ever-absent Rex Earhart, here's some guy on tape from Los Angeles.
Thanks, Johnny. It's another terrific Wednesday here in Cincinnati. Here's number 1 on the WKRP Heavy Hits Countdown.
Boy, where did they get this guy anyway?
It's only for a week.
Well, I guess I can take it for that long.
I'm calling up the station.
Maybe not.
Where's Rex off to now?
Tennis tournament?
Is it time for the Debbie Boone Invitational already?
Hey, Big Bailey.
Hey, Big Herb?
Hey, Big John, how's the guy?
Let's talk about this hermetically sealed DJ.
Oh, yeah. 2 hours of show all on tape didn't cost us a dime.
Well, you'd never know it.
John, don't worry about it. You're certainly never going to be replaced by a syndicated show. You are El Numero 1. Now, haven't I always said that?
Every time you want something, yeah. What do you want, Herb?
Just the use of that oh so persuasive voice of yours for just 3 little 60-second spots.
Forget it, pal. I'm out of here.
The guy asked for you, John.
Well, I'm sorry, Herb. You just tell him the doctor is not for sale.
Almost forgot. There's a talent fee, $35 a spot.
Sold. You were going to tell me about the fee part of it, were you?
Sure I was. You think I'd cheat you? Anyway, Dave's waiting for you. Dave, come on in here.
Herb.
Dave Wickerman, I want you to meet the incredible Dr. Johnny Fever.
Hey, this is really a pleasure. I am a fan.
Great.
I'm not kidding. I have been listening to you for 4 years.
Really?
You are one of the greats.
I wouldn't go so far.
Really sensational.
I don't know that I go so far.
Guys,
No, really.
I
You're
really
my guru.
I'd hate like heck to dive in here, but don't we have some spots to do, huh?
Oh, Herb.
Probably right. We can talk more about this later.
He's a wild man.
Oh,
isn't he?
yes. Why don't we just do it in here?
In here.
We'll do 2 mics, Dave,
mics,
so you
2
take
mics.
that one.
Dave, you take this one.
And I'll be on this one.
John will be on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll operate the tape recorder.
He'll operate the tape recorder.
Okay.
It's really pro.
It's good.
Yeah, okay, all right. Let me fix this for you, John. That's all right. Just stoop down there, okay? All right, ready? Okay, go.
Okay, Wickerman, spot 1, take 1. Fat, what a bummer. The only things worse are dieting and boring exercises. Well, now there's another way, and here's Dave Wickerman to tell us about it.
Thanks, Johnny. Now you can cut your exercise program in half. Just supplement it with Wickerman's weight loss energy capsules.
You know, Dave, the real downer about dieting is the way it makes me all cranky and out of sorts. Bad trip.
Not anymore, John. When your mood is black, these little beauties will keep you going. And on those late nights before finals, when you're
Excuse
really
me.
feeling down and out,
Excuse me,
and you
Dave.
need something to...
Listen, it's really exceptional copy here. I mean, the message comes through loud and clear.
Great.
Well, that's a pro talking, Dave.
And the pro isn't going to do these spots.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, Herb, your friend here is rather reptilian.
What?
Yeah, but if you put him on the air, you are definitely a snake.
John, let's talk.
What I'm trying to say is I didn't know that bouncing had any exercise value at all.
Ha! Lot you know, sitting there eating a donut. Where do they go anyway, Travis?
What's that, sir?
The donuts. Right, those suckers, they go straight for my belt line. When you eat them, apparently they turn into hair.
Uh-oh, busy executives at work. Don't mind me.
Jennifer?
Yes?
Haven't you forgotten something?
Why, of course. Silly me. Mr. Carlson, have you lost some weight?
You bet, 3 pounds.
Goodness, I would have said at least 20.
Oh.
No, make that 30. You know, you should really stop dieting. You look positively emaciated.
Thank you, Jennifer. That'll be all.
On the other hand, you could lose a couple of pounds. You too.
Thanks. Big guy. Big guy. Big. Big guy. Fever went nuts and attacked one of my clients.
What? What are you talking about?
Dave Workerman of Workerman's Weight Loss Studio. I mean, the nicest guy to ever walk this earth, and he called him a snake right to his face.
Doesn't sound like Johnny.
Then he called me one, too.
Oh, that does sound like Johnny.
I swear, if Dave wasn't such a nice guy, he'd have canceled right there on the spot. But fortunately, I just kind of jumped in there and turned on the old charm and saved the account. No thanks to Fever.
Well, I'll talk to Johnny.
Did you gain some weight, big guy?
Take a look at the copy.
But he's selling diet aids.
Well, they're not regular diet aids. I mean, when your mood is black, these little beauties will keep you going.
So?
So? You think maybe the guy is trying to sell speed?
Oh, come on, John.
Look, not only that, I'd point out he's trying to sell it to kids down here on those late nights before finals. Now, what does taking a final exam have to do with losing weight?
Look, this is nuts. The guy cannot be selling speed over the counter.
Well, I am saying that he is.
Actually, you're both right.
Oh, great. A drug expert.
Black beauties, yellow jackets, mini white crosses, rainbows, reds, whites, ups, downs.
Lester.
What you have here are probably lookalikes or turkeys, as we say on the street.
Right.
They're counterfeits of the actual amphetamines. They contain abnormally high concentrations of caffeine or other substances that are not federally controlled. But if you take enough of them, you go speeding. As Frank Zappa once said.
How do you know so much?
If either of you paid any attention at all to my noon reports, you'd know I did an in-depth study on them weeks ago.
Well,
these lookalikes have surfaced in a number of major cities, but there's nothing anyone can do about them because they aren't the real drugs.
Well, if that's the case, then what is the harm?
So naive. You tell him, John.
Well, kids think they're harmless because they're not real, so they start gobbling them by the handful.
Right. Okay. I'll go have a confusing conversation with Carlson about this. I'll take care of it, don't worry.
Good. Les,
I know about Mary Jane, too. So watch your step.
Mary Jane who?
Gone to lunch.
You seen Herb?
Freeze. Andy, I've been looking all over for you. Come on, let's do the lunch thing. What do you feel like having?
A word with you?
Now what have I done?
Herb, I'm not sure, but let's find out together, shall we?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you, me, and Mr. Carlson are going to pay a little visit to your good friend, Mr. Wickerman.
You want to lose some weight?
Maybe. Maybe 160 pounds of polyester.
Great. Anybody here?
Well, look. As advertised on WKRP.
Hey, Herb.
Dave. Yeah.
Hey, see you brought some of your buddies by, huh?
Yeah, this is,
hey, looks like you got here just in the nick of time. Hey, we'll get you back in shape in no time. Herb, listen, I'm glad you came by because I got some new copy. You'll save me a trip. Just get any of the other jocks at the station to record it, okay?
These guys
Well, the truth of the matter is, sir, that we're not going to be running those spots after all.
I'm sorry, I don't think we've met.
Yeah, hi. I'm Andy Travis, program director at WKRP. This is Arthur Carlson. He's the station manager. Station manager here.
Wow, all the brats, huh? So tell me, what's this about not running the spots?
Well, a funny thing. Would you believe we're sold out?
WKRP?
I think what Mr. Carlson means is we've had a little change in the scheduling situation, so we just like to give you this check back and call it even.
Oh, listen, I don't want to cause any trouble, but I tell you, I need to run those spots.
You do?
Yeah, listen, you have no idea how tough it's been just trying to get a station to sell me some time.
Well, the fact is that Herb made a mistake in selling you that time, so Herb, you give him the check.
Would somebody please tell me what's going on here?
Surely. Big guy?
Look, we just don't want you on our station. I mean, you're selling this stuff to kids.
No, hold on a second. First of all, there is nothing wrong with my energy capsules.
Well, that's not what we heard.
Second of all, I don't sell anything to minors or children without the express consent of their parents.
What's that? A note from Mommy, is it? You check all the signatures out, do you?
I operate within the law, and I expect you to do the same.
What does he mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is that I have a contract in my office, on my desk, with your signature on it and yours, that says I get 18 spots a week for 2 weeks. And I want those spots.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wickerman, but we just can't do it.
Oh, come on, guys. Come on, don't make me call my lawyer. I don't want to have to be the bad guy, huh? Hey, listen. Why don't you just relax and take these and have a good time, huh?
You go ahead and call your lawyer. F. Lee Bailey, if you like. We have an attorney, too. There's not a court in this land that'd make us run your lousy commercials.
Behind the 8-ball, up the creek, between a rock and a hard place, hanging by a thread, with a snowball's chance in hell.
How do you mean that?
You let this thing get to court, you could be left twisting in the wind.
You've got to be joking.
Lawyers never joke about the law, okay?
Look, I'm sorry, Mr. Bartman, but that's not right.
We're not talking about right. We're talking about the law. Now, look, you've made a contractual agreement with this man. He's done nothing to violate that contract.
How can a judge tell me who I have for a client?
Look, you do spots for aspirin, right?
Do we?
So you have no policy against advertising over-the-counter drugs.
Well, so what?
So what do you think the man is selling, wall-to-wall carpeting?
Look, aspirins help people. Wickerman calls his junk stimulants.
But it's all legal, and you're discriminating against them.
You're darn right we are, Frank. I mean, that guy doesn't even take his own pills. Heck, he weighs more than I do, for crying out loud.
I'm not your conscience, Arthur. I'm your lawyer. My advice is run the spots for a couple of weeks. When his contract's up, it's all over.
No, I say we cancel him now and we take our chances in court.
Me too.
But you don't pay my retainer, you know. Your mother does. So I'm to be reporting to her.
You will?
Uh-huh. Now, your mother doesn't go to court, you know. It's far too expensive, and it's messy. So if it's your intention to ignore my advice, I'm going to tell on you.
So he sues, man. So what?
Why are you so excited about this?
Because the guy's selling speed. Man, I thought speed was gone. We gotta fight this guy.
Look, we can't afford to go to court, so forget about it.
Andy, real speed is gone because it killed everybody. Junkies don't even want it back.
Once the Republicans got in, everybody just switched to downers.
Now, look, you guys, we're just going to have to ride this thing out.
But great. When is Herb going after a concealable handgun account?
Here are the disclaimers. Now, I want these read before every Wickerman spot.
This station does not endorse or recommend the use of the following product. Wow, really hard-hitting stuff.
Yeah, well, lawyer wrote it.
Yeah, well, he left out all the whereases and therefores.
Just do the best you can with it, all right?
This is the worst, man. I can't believe they could force us to... What is it? What? You got that look in your eye. I can see it behind those shades. What look is that? That vigilante justice look.
Whereas it is strictly the opinion of this announcer, and therefore by no means a provable fact, the sponsor you're about to hear from is, to wit, a real scumbucket.
Trying to lose weight? All that boring exercise that used to lead nowhere is gone forever.
Now with Wickerman's weight loss program.
They have been doing that for the last 2 hours. So far, the man has been called a scumbucket, nerd, freak, gutter snipe, and, what was that? Oh, yeah. A wahoo. What's a wahoo?
I think it's an insurance company.
Scumbucket?
Yes, sir.
Has Wickerman called in here yet?
Not yet.
All right, ladies, let me tell you what I think we ought to do. Jennifer, would you please call my lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Bailey, would you mind bringing me the heads of Johnny Fever and Venus Flytrap on a platter?
Yes, sir.
Where's Travis?
Downstairs, donut shop.
Oh, call down, tell him never to come in here again, and have Les beaten up for no particular reason.
No, I'll handle that. What about Herb?
Herb is mine. Thank you, ladies. Gee, it's a pleasure doing business with women.
Now, I know I didn't go to one of those big Ivy League law schools, and I didn't graduate at the top of my class, but I do know that scumbuckets is slanderous and definitely actionable.
Which means?
Well, I think the legal term for it would be your keisters in a sling.
Oh, boy.
I gotta admit, at first I was a little ticked off, but those spots, they're working like a charm. They're the talk of the town.
And they love it. Gosh, dog it.
What?
Johnny and Venus's nut bar spots are working.
Of course they are. How many times have I told you? The more tasteless commercials are, the better they work.
I gotta talk to Carlson about this. This might not be so easy to ride out.
Thanks. Andy? Andy should see this. So should Mr. Carlson.
Well, then so should I.
I want to show it to someone in authority.
Right. Where did you get this?
It was a news tip. Now, give it back.
No. And you're not going to show it to Mr. Carlson. Or Andy either, and I mean it, Les. This is Herbert... Oh. Hi, Andy. How's the guy?
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing much. What are you doing?
Looking for Carlson? Why are you in here?
In here?
Yeah.
Just making a quick tape. That's all. Nothing much.
Mm-hmm. Tape for what?
Put on the air.
No, Herb, let me explain to you how this works. You see, you sell the spots, and the DJs, they go on the air.
I know, but I have got to do this, Andy. I've got to do the right thing. I mean, you're always doing the right thing, and Mr. Carlson's always doing the right thing, and I'm tired of being the only person around here without a shred of human decency. I mean, it bugs me.
What in the hell are you talking about, Herb?
This.
Oh, good Lord. Is this true? Do it.
Really?
Yeah, right now.
You want to help me record it?
No, we don't record it, Herb. You go right in there and we do it live.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't do that, you see, because I'm the guy who always screws up, remember?
You're the guy that wants to do right, remember? Now, come on. Come on. All right, out of the way, guys. Herbert's going on the air.
You know, it's funny. You work here long enough, you start hallucinating.
Get out.
Herb's going on the air.
Yeah.
Does this mean we're going to have to go out and sell something?
No, you got to sit down. And now, a surprise editorial by Herbert R. Tarlick, WKRP sales manager.
This is Herbert R. Tarlick.
I already said that.
Oh. A couple of days ago, I sold some commercials to Wickerman's weight loss studio. They were advertising these energy capsules and that were supposed to be legal and harmless. Well, today, a 15-year-old kid keeled over in his gym class, and his coach found these pills in his locker. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I shouldn't have sold these spots to Mr. Wickerman, and I'm going to tear up his contract. I mean, he says he's going to sue us. I hope he doesn't. But I just wanted to say I'm sorry that we advertised this stuff, and, well, we're not going to do it anymore. Yeah. I want it known that I still believe in the free enterprise system, and I believe in the right of anybody to advertise their product so long as it doesn't make kids faint. So, well, if you have a product that you'd like to advertise, just give me a call. My name is Herb Tarlick, and the phone number is 55.
Thank you, Herbert. Now we continue with our regular programming.
Yep.
You done good, Herb.
But I wasn't through yet.
Oh, sure you were. Sure.
You did the right thing, Herb.
I guess I did, didn't I?
Yeah, even if you picked my show to do it in.
Sorry about that. Just, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Herb, come here. Thanks.
WKRP in Cincinnati. We'll be back after this.
Hey, man, guess what? Drove by Wickerman's on the way in.
A lot of picket signs?
Twice as many as yesterday. Now, here's the best part. There's a sign in the window that says, going out of business.
Really?
Yeah, I heard about that. I had Herb check it out. The guy's landlord's throwing him out.
Outstanding. So we've won.
No. He's moving to the other side of town. All perfectly legal.
Why, Mr. Carlson, have you lost some more weight?
As a matter of fact, I've gained 4 pounds and I feel great. How about you?
I have one of those headaches I get whenever we get too much mail.
Uh-oh. Listen, if anybody wants me, I'll be down the donut shop.
What's on your mind, Herb?
You. Always you. Jennifer, say you live to be 100.
Never.
Jennifer, I know this is a silly question, but are you busy Friday night?
Wrong approach, big guy.
I'm talking about the Cincinnati Broadcasters dinner dance, Herb. Carmen's got a cold.
Friday? This is going to be tough.
Come to think of it, she had a cold last year.
Au contraire. Last year she had the flu. The year before that she had a cold.
Oh.
That's Friday this week?
It's going to be 2 hours of guest speakers talking about radio, ad rates, things like that. Well, then they're going to have a dance band. Well, it's a group, a trio. It's $35 a person. I mean, it's nice.
82.
I can fix you up, big guy.
Thanks, Herb.
No. Don't thank me. Thank the I'll Take Romance dating service.
The what?
Herb finally got a sponsor for Les's News. Their motto is, "You'll never walk alone."
Great outfit. Just on the other side of the state line.
I'm not looking for a date, Herb. Looking for companionship.
Who isn't?
Oh, dear. I'll be christening a ship.
Ah,
Maybe Maybe I can postpone it.
Well, it's just a thought, big guy. You know, I believe we should use the service of the client.
It's my guess that Herb has already filled out a questionnaire and sent it in.
Darn right. To be sure of the client, you got to test the product.
Herb, you're a married man.
It's not for me. I used Les's name. See, he's gonna take the girl out, see? Pretty slick, huh? You see, this way, I can see if the girl's worth my... What I mean is, if the client's happy, I'm happy, and hey, Les gets something he hasn't had in 2 years. A date.
Oh. Mr. Carlson, I'll go with you. You're much more important to me than any old luxury liner.
Thank you, Jennifer. Les knows about this date.
Are you kidding? You should have seen his face when I told him.
Morning. Oh, good morning, Les. Hey, congratulations. Understand you got a date.
What date? You see, there you ruined his surprise.
That's how it is. I know the price, 'cause I'm paying the bill.
B.B. King with your final blues injection for the morning, babies. This is your Dr. Johnny Fever, and it's coming up on 10 o'clock on the mighty KRP, so I got to get out of here and make those emergency calls. Listen, if you're single and sick about it, stay tuned for the Nessman News. Brought to you by the I'll Take Romance computerized companionship, where it says, "You'll never walk alone."
Are you single, lonely, depressed?
I am not going out with her, Herb, but I spent $200 on this girl.
Excuse me?
When I want a woman, I can get one.
You can't offend the client, Les.
Could I be of some service?
Yeah, John. You take Lorraine out.
Who is Lorraine?
Herb filled out a form for a computerized date for me. It's bad enough my newscast is sponsored by a computer dating service.
Look, our demographics say that single, lonely, depressed people listen to your broadcast, and you're one of them.
But it's so cold, so inhuman.
But get in the 20th century, Les.
Herb, to me, a person is more than some data on a computer printout sheet. I'm a complicated man. I need a complicated woman. And I'm willing to wait until fate takes a hand.
You know how long fate takes?
About this Lorraine, Herb.
Yeah, only Les's perfect match. Look at this. She likes dark-haired, outgoing men, bowling, and physical contact.
Sounds like your perfect match.
Tell me about it.
I don't want to go out with your perfect match, Herb.
She also likes wimpy guys who wear glasses and hog breeding. She does? I figure she ought to know what to expect.
Well, what else does she like?
Moonlit nights, quiet walks, fine wines, bubble baths, hot tubs for two, silk sheets, breakfast in bed, and logging.
That's jogging.
What are you doing this Friday night?
I'm going out to a movie with Johnny. Why?
Well, I was wondering if you wanted to go to this broadcast dinner dance thing.
Me?
Sure. You're in broadcasting. You want to get into management. This is a chance to hobnob with some very interesting people.
Can't get a date, huh?
Well, sure I can. That'll be a good opportunity for you, that's all.
I thought that you said that you were going out with 3 girls.
I'm going out with 4, but that's not the point, Bailey.
And all 4 turned you
They
down?
didn't turn me down. They turned the event down. It's boring as hell.
I see.
So you want to go?
Andy, you rented your tux yet?
No.
I gotta find a place that's good and fast.
Doesn't Herb have a client?
Oh, no.
Tux for bucks. It's a drive-thru.
Thanks, Bailey. Got your date yet, Travis?
Hello? Is this Lorraine? This is,
Les Nessman.
Les Nessman. Les Nessman, your perfect match. I got your number from the service. They said you really wanted to go out with me. You do? Well, the reason I'm calling is,
Dinner.
Do you eat dinner? You do? Well, would you like to have dinner? When?
How about tomorrow?
I'm busy, Herb. How about tomorrow? Say,
7-ish.
7-ish.
7-ish. Great. Well,
I'll see you then.
I'll see you then. I'll be the guy in the glasses.
Hey, I'm pretty smooth. Hey, I mean, hey, huh?
Where does she live?
Oh, hey, Les. Hey, you want to go to this dinner dance thing tomorrow? It's real fun.
Well, I'd like to, Andy, but I have a date.
You do?
Sorry.
I didn't know you were seeing someone, Les.
Well, I wasn't.
Oh, really? Well, how'd you meet her?
I haven't.
It's a blind date?
No.
Who are you taking her with?
Ask Herb.
Venus, what?
A computer has found the perfect match for Les.
On this planet? Les, listen, I'm sorry, man. I was kidding. I'd like to meet her.
I'd like to meet the computer.
If you want to take out more girls, Travis, just fill out this form and send it in.
Herbert, I do not need a computerized service to help me find girls. I meet them the old-fashioned way. Pick them up in bars.
That's why you're going stag to the dinner?
Herbert, I'm going stag to this dinner. Look, Les, how would you like 2 complimentary tickets to the Cincinnati Broadcasters dinner dance?
Complimentary?
That's right, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. You can leave right after Buckeye wrap-up. You can leave from the station.
Thank you, Andy.
Why don't you have Lorraine meet you here?
Yeah, that way we can all check her out. I mean, meet her.
Hello? Where do you live?
Again.
Back. Oh, Jennifer, I think I've bitten off more than I can chew.
No, you haven't. Now, just remember, backside step. Now, come on. Back, side, step. Back, side, step. Back, side.
Jennifer, what if she doesn't like me?
Oh, she will?
Well, how do you know?
Well, she's programmed to like you.
She's late. What if she stands me up?
She won't.
Well, why wouldn't she let me pick her up?
Oh, because we're all meeting here. I'm sorry, he's taken.
What if she's one of those feminists? How if she doesn't like it if I open the doors for her? Do we still do that sort of thing?
In my book, we do. Come on. Backside step, backside step, backside step.
What about chairs? Do we still hold chairs out for them?
Oh, Les.
Maybe she won't like the bouquet I bought her. The corsage! I almost forgot the corsage.
What are you still doing here?
Catching up on some work.
Herb.
I go nowhere till I see what I'm missing.
Hello, Jennifer.
Oh, hi.
Oh, you look terrific.
Thank you. You're working late, too, huh?
Never stops.
My.
You don't mind if we just stare at you?
Of course, you aren't out here to get a look at Les's date.
No.
No.
I'm here to get some coffee.
Oh.
I'm just helping. Cream?
Please.
How about some coffee with that?
Is Herb still here? If I've told myself once, I've told myself 1,000 times. Never go to a client of Herb's.
Hello. I'm looking for a Lester Nessman.
You're Lorraine Marvin, his date. How do you do?
This woman likes hog breeding.
I'm Arthur Carlson. This is Jennifer Marlowe. She's my date. Well, not my date exactly. I'm married, of course.
I see. Hi. I'm Bailey Quarters.
Hi.
Johnny
Hi.
Fever's date.
I'm Venus Flytrap, no date.
Hello, hello, hello. Herb Tarlick here, General Sales Manager.
Oh, there you are, Herb.
Nice meeting you.
I want a word with you, Herb.
Oh, that's a nice suit.
Don't you all have somewhere to go?
No?
Oh, yeah, it's been a pleasure.
No, not you, Mr. Carlson.
Oh, well, I think I will go warm up the car.
Venus?
Oh, yes, I have to go back on the air. I'm on the air, live.
Johnny and I should be going
Where?
to the movies.
Why?
I'm paying.
Good night, Herb.
Excuse me, I have to go for a quiet walk and bubble bath. Perhaps a little logging.
Well, Lorraine, Les will be out in just a second.
Fashionably late, huh?
Oh, that's our Les.
Nice fur. Thank you. Is this your first date with Carlson?
Oh, it's not a date. I work for him.
Full time?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's even better than this computer dating scam. I'm not complaining. It sure beats working the streets.
Ooh.
Why do they always put us in the corner?
That's enough about me. I noticed that your questionnaire didn't say what you did for a living.
That's right.
Well, what do you do?
Social work.
Well, you don't often find a social worker who's interested in hogs.
You're funny.
Funny peculiar or funny ha-ha?
Funny.
Why haven't we been served yet?
Oh, they're very busy, Mr. Carlson. Les, would you like to dance? Les?
Oh, would you care to dance?
Oh, that's okay, Mr.
No,
Carlson.
no, I just got to get my shoe back. Okay. Silly, shiny little sissy shoes.
You know, you're my first computer date.
I kind of figured.
I always meet girls the old-fashioned way, you know, in bars.
Well, that works.
Do you usually meet men through a service?
Usually.
Well, that's funny.
Funny peculiar or funny ha-ha?
Well, I just meant that you're so beautiful and charming that I figured that you'd have more men than you'd know what to do with.
Thank you.
But I guess you wouldn't have so much in common with them. Isn't it strange how much we have in common?
It's fate.
Here we go.
Well, that was quick.
Yes.
I got as far as the dance floor and then my feet gave out.
You'll feel a lot better after you've eaten.
All right, may I have this next dance?
My pleasure. Thank you.
Side step.
Backside step.
Gotcha.
Les, I have something to tell you.
Anything, Jennifer. Out of the tree of life, I have just picked me a plum.
Don't dip.
Hooker?
Yes, so get rid of your client.
I don't believe it.
How am I going to tell Les?
A genuine streetwalker.
Herb, you're missing the point.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Les thinks she's terrific.
Oh, why not? How do you know for sure?
She told me.
Why would she tell you?
Because she thought She just told me, that's all.
I don't get it. I mean, I fill out the form, and I get... Does this mean my perfect match is a hooker?
Herb, I'll take romance as a front for prostitution. Everybody's perfect match is a hook.
Good day, and may the good news be yours.
Oh, now do you know what this means?
I sure do. It means I wasted a $200 hooker on Nessman.
No, it means that Les thinks a call girl is in love with him.
It's not fair.
Come with it.
I'll tell him. Les, wait till you hear what I got.
I'll tell him. Maybe I won't have to tell him. Maybe he figured it out all by himself. No.
Maybe Les is the man that will turn this girl around and make her leave that sordid life forever.
Bailey, what movie did you and Johnny see the other night?
Cinderella.
Oh, hi, gals.
Hi.
Jennifer, would you do me a favor and see that this outfit gets back to its rightful midget?
Of course.
Thanks for the date last night. We should do that more often.
We should.
Jennifer, if anyone calls, I'm going out for a shoe shine and a shave.
Les, don't.
Why not?
Have a seat.
I don't want to sit.
Sit down.
Okay.
Oops, time for lunch.
It's 10:30.
So it is. Oh, and what a shame. Too late for breakfast. Maybe I'll just go back there and brush my teeth. Yeah.
Someone should talk to her.
Yes, well, I wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
Les, I want to explain the facts of life to you.
You're too late, Jennifer. Mother gave me a book.
Les, the world is full of men and women.
Chapter 1.
And when men and women fall in love, why, there's nothing more splendid. It's like
A news scoop?
better than that. Les, relationships don't happen every day. You have to wait for them. But just because you think you have a relationship that you really don't have doesn't mean that you're not worthy of having one if it's real. Said another way...
Are you trying to tell me that I'm not worthy of Lorraine?
No, I'm trying to tell you that Lorraine is not worthy of you.
She cost $200.
No, she charges $200. Les, I'm talking about the oldest profession.
Lorraine's a farmer?
The other one.
I don't believe it.
It's true. The dating service is just a scam.
So you're saying she only went out and was being friendly with me because...
I'm sorry.
I mean, she really doesn't like hogs?
No.
It's all starting to fit together now. That's why she called and asked me out again.
She what?
That scarlet woman just called and asked me out.
She called you?
Yes, not more than 10 minutes ago.
Les, she likes you.
Well, of course she likes me. What a fool I was.
No, Les, a hook. An employee of I'll Take Romance would not call you and ask you out.
She wouldn't?
No, you'd have to go through the pimp service.
So she likes me?
Yes.
Well, you know, she said she'd never met a man before who just liked to talk.
What do you know?
Should I go out with her?
It's up to you.
Well, how do I know for sure?
If she charges you.
Hey, Les. How was your date?
Swell, Andy.
Oh. So, in other words, you're a firm believer in the perfect match?
Yes, I am.
She sure was a looker.
A what?
She was good looking.
Yes. Yes, she was.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
You're going out with her, aren't you? You can go out with that kind of woman if you want to, but me, I'm going on down to the marina to see what is shaking. That's where the stewardesses hang out.
Herb?
Yeah?
Your wife called, bring home pork chops. Now.
Enjoy your evening, Herb.
What? Can I talk to you a second?
Sure, Andy.
Lester, I have something to tell you about Lorraine.
I know all about it.
It's unbelievable.
It's not so unbelievable.
That your perfect match is my perfect match.
What?
Yeah, Les. I sent in a questionnaire a couple of days ago. Just to see what I'd get. It's no big deal. I mean, I wasn't serious. I don't need a service. And anyway, even if I did, I would never take your girl, Les.
Andy.
This is crazy. Look, I got Lorraine, too.
Andy. Have a seat.
I don't want to sit down.
Sit down. Let me explain the facts of life.